Can you feel it? The fire in your soul, leaving at the chance for love. Can you feel it? Haunting your senses, letting all your feelings go. But I can feel it rushing through my veins. Your love's the only drug I know. But we've been playing the hand now we're dead, so we can light it up. I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel the fire inside, so there won't be no fear tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free. Let the silhouette cast upon your heart, turning every little moment into scars. Baby, it's our chance to make a start, so we can fly.
I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we will make it. I know that we.
I know that we can make it through the night, but I can feel the fire inside, so there won't be no fear tonight. We crossed the line, and now it's clear to see the light behind the suffering. Believe we'll finally be free.
You've got me, you've got me.
Hello, PUBG esports fans. In 2026, PUBG esports returns with a more structured, year-long flow. To build a sustainable esports ecosystem, we're bringing more investment and more opportunities, and this expansion goes beyond tournament operations into the game experience as well. Esports is coming closer than ever. With a competition structure open to everyone who plays PUBG, a renewed pick'em experience, the launch of an esports pass, and stronger alignment with ranked, we're building a season that strengthens the link between playing PUBG and watching PUBG esports. For fans, this means more matches, more content, and more season-long storylines to follow. For teams and players, it means more chances to compete, along with increased prize pools and stronger support. Today, we'll walk you through how the 2026 season connects and expands, and what's new this year. The 2026 season is built as a pyramid structure, open from the very bottom. Anyone can take the first step, and every stage leads toward the ultimate destination, PGC. Scrims and Cups are the first step on that path, open to everyone who plays PUBG, from brand new teams and rising talents to top-ranked competitors with pro ambitions. Scrims and Cups are open to all passionate players. Strong results in Scrims and Cups can lead to the regional series, and beyond that, to global events, PGS, and ultimately the PGC stage. The 2026 season keeps rolling with hardly a break from March through the end of the year. With events spread across the year, the season plays out as one connected, year-long race. Fans will have more events and more content to enjoy, and teams will stay in constant competition as the season progresses. At the center of that race is PGS. Now, let's take a closer look at what's changed in PGS for 2026. PGS will be played in a circuit format. Each circuit is made up of Series 1, Series 2, Series Final. And in the Series Final, which is the circuit final, teams can earn even more PGS points. Across the year, there will be 4 circuits and 12 total PGS events. Here's the key difference in 2026. Results carry forward. What happens in Series 1 shapes the flow of Series 2, and that momentum carries into the Series Final. Teams battle each week to create their next opportunity, while fans follow a 3-week storyline across the circuit. Each circuit features 24 teams, 12 global partner teams, and 12 regional teams. In the first half of the year, regional teams will be selected through an invitational format, and in the second half, selection will be based on regional series performance. 2026 season ultimately leads to PGC. There are 2 paths to qualification: PGS points, earned through PGS, and PGC points, earned through regional series performance. So even teams that don't compete in PGS still have a way in. During the season, global events that PUBG esports fans have loved return with even more excitement. In particular, EWC reflects first-half performance, reinforcing that results from Scrims, Cups, and the regional series can lead to global opportunities. To build a sustainable esports ecosystem, we're strengthening both prize pools and team support in 2026. First, the total prize pool increases by $1 million compared to last year, with more prize money available throughout the season. And the impact isn't limited to the top teams. At the cup level, the total prize pool will be approximately $130,000, designed to give new teams and challengers meaningful momentum early on, and a real reason to keep climbing. In addition, the Global Partner Team (GPT) program expands to 12 teams in 2026, supported by $1 million in team funding to help teams stay competitive and sustain their operations throughout the season. By expanding the foundation through partner team support and increased prize funding, we aim to create an environment where more teams can continue competing and challenging themselves throughout the season. In 2026, the connection between playing PUBG Battlegrounds and watching PUBG esports becomes even stronger. Throughout the season, the following in-game item and esports updates are planned. The Pick'em Challenge, familiar to many esports fans, will be refreshed for 2026. returning in a new and more engaging Fantasy League format. In addition, PNC 2026 and PGC 2026 items will be obtainable through event passes. We look forward to sharing more details soon. Finally, we will prioritize alignment between ranked and the esports competitive environment. Whenever possible, post-patch updates will be applied to official events quickly, keeping the played game and the watched game closely aligned. In 2026, PUBG Esports opens the door wider than ever, so anyone who plays PUBG can take part, challenge themselves, and enjoy the season. Thank you for your continued interest and support throughout the year. Through every change, we will continue listening to your feedback and working to improve our experience. For the latest updates, please follow the official PUBG Esports channels. See you soon.
And you showed up under my umbrella, oh, shelter from the cold. Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I saw you all alone. Your eyes match the weather, raining under pressure. Oh, you say you wanna go, yeah. So let's get away from here. Let's get away from here. Let's get away from here. Strangers found lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here. Strangers found lost in time with one another. The hourglass takes us further from here.
Let's go. Wonderful people. We're in. It's late. We're in. 2 games done. Game number 3. 6 up for grabs, but technically we've missed 2. So quick maths. Plus if there's one. Anyway, we had game 1 was Tago and Navi won. Navi love a bit of Tago, so we went back-to-back Tagos, unable to get themselves into a top 4. Team Orchard bagged that one. So match number 2 was won by them. They now selected Miramar for match number 3. But yeah, Tago's done. No one can pick Tago anymore, which we know. Well, should we actually, for those that don't know, they are expecting. I will say I've not seen it confirmed anywhere, and if it has been confirmed somewhere, please send it to me. But I've not seen it confirmed anywhere that this is the format we did. Now we had it for PMI, so PUBG Masters Invitational, where I got invited by PUBG Esports, and a big thank you again to the team out there, which got me out and arranged everything from flights, accommodation, media days, getting to interview. Massive shout out to all the players, coaches that had to put up with me, going, "Hey, you got 2 minutes? Can I talk to you?" And that was an event where we saw straight up off the bat that actually it was more about, we saw players getting to pick a winner of the map, got to pick the next map. And we always started on a wrangle, but the rules are you can only pick the same map twice. So we can't have like a wrangle times 6, right? So you can only pick maps times 2. So that being said, today we started on Tago. Navi got the win. They then picked Tago again. There is no more Tago. Time to Tago has come to an end. So now we're going to move into Miramar. They've got Miramar, they've got a Wrangle, and they've got a Rondo to pick as well. We did see at the event, obviously, a trend where we didn't have certain games as well. So we didn't see Miramars until day number 2. So I thought that was quite interesting for myself. Is that's a map that players try to avoid, and I think there's some thought process behind that one, because if players know other teams like it and they're preferred, then why select it, so to speak? Yeah, not bad to see. Anyway, let's get back to this evening. What we've got obviously we're match number 3. We'll go all the way to number 6. 3 more to go off this one, for including this. But we've got a south up towards a north flight path. All the teams blossomed out like the beautiful Christmas tree that we see, and then we have a southwest. Let's talk about 6IX. Why do we need to talk about 6IX? You say, well, let's go look at them. They're picked up. They've been picked up. Team Nemesis has been picked them up. Great logo, love it. These guys do a lot of other. It's big org. They do loads of other games as well. If you haven't already, get on their social medias, give them some love, give them a follow. And it's a great roster. I've spoken about this before. I think we're going to see this roster pop off slightly. Diffix is high ego player, but so Steve Melman, Steed and Diffix. Pretty solid team all round. And just to see where they toy up with their I suppose their drop spots, how they're going to fit into this one. They're going to need to go through qualifications. I expect. I don't see them being a regional partner team. They're definitely not a global partner team. And the regional partner teams, I'm assuming, is going to be announced sometime soon as well. So we'll get to know who's going to be invited. From what I hear, I don't think regional partner teams and global partner teams can attend scrims, and I believe cups, from what I'm hearing. Which means, hey, guys and girls, if you're out there, there's more money on the line. You've got to get through the scrims, you get to the cups. But it means you're not fighting these lasers, these legends, these titans that are the PUBG A-star, especially in our region. So I like it. It kind of, hopefully, it's going to build this lower tier section, the kind of tier 3, tier 4, tier 2 scene, where we see players come up through the ranks, and eventually they'll be clawing out the legends that we see here. Maybe they got better driving in Melbourne, but maybe it was tactical style points. I'm not sure. But that being said, there is a lot up for grabs for a lot of these teams that are coming into this environment that might not be signed on a roster, that might not be kind of a confirmed up. So watch this space. Let me get my camera keyboard sorted. And if you're going to turn this way, you're not by. No, you're not going to give me any love today. The Plutonians just ran a cowboy. That's interesting. Let's go have a look at that one. Actually, let's go have a look at some fights. We've got quite a few. Looks like Falcons, though, with S2G closing in on them. We actually do have Twisted Minds getting challenged here. Yeah, further afield. He was well off here. And for the tyre. A lot higher. Jumps out there. Fakey the push. Twisted Mind examples behind. But Tooley though gets the first one. They get the second. Comes in from Crazy Lou. Very cautious looking to try and get the smoke because they can't get the flush. But I think that will come in pretty quickly. Twisted Minds on the hillside. Let's look how everyone is in chat. Let's have a quick choose. Where is everyone today? Oh, Perfected actually gets him as well. GG's. Oh, crazy. Hi, Mark, Hayden, Mr. Monk. Husband, Seifu, you got an offer from what? I'd love to know. I think he's got another team. I definitely do think he's got another team. That's why we're not seeing. That's what I mean by an offer. I think he has another team on the lineup. Thank you for all the feedback. Actually, this is a big shout out to everyone that's giving me massive amounts of feedback for Tracked ID. I've done some updates already this morning with the compare. It's not what I want. It's actually I've got vision number. I've got another vision. I've got another step to this, I say. Which I'm looking to try and achieve. Especially with the compare stuff. I want to change the graphics up slightly. I want to change it so you can see the map name or the times of the names, etc. So you know when those events are. I'm also going to apply a filter where you can filter on the events that you want to look at. Like, I think that would be a dope thing to look at. I've done work on the player profiles the other day. The coaches' profiles are completely different to the player profiles. So if someone gets a coach, they basically start to consolidate all of their team. So if you have a team that you want to get into my little dodgy system, you can do. Sherman here needs to give me a player profile picture. I've been chasing him down. Terrible. He has. Justice now has a new player profile. And yeah, he's about to walk into a different type of player profile. There's a bit of respect there that they've noticed it, that it might get caught. Feels weird starting for match number 3. I say I'm playing pretty well for myself in a couple of matches. Navi Twisted Minds at the end game. Team Orchard closed out. Stardust got to the end, but they were solo. What's going on, my little YouTube crew? What up, YouTube? How are you guys this evening or this afternoon? Depends on where you are. It is earlier, right? Probably kicking around on Kick, I see. Apologies, guys. I can't cover everything I want to. Just got work needs. I finish work at 5, my time. And the scrim start at 4, so. Oh, great shots and run. Great shots. Team Orchard. The team that won match number 2. The misses down the bottom. Split for 2-2 for Ascend. Question mark got a slight split. I do obviously in a bit of a bowl here. Be cautious, especially teams sort of wrapping in. I can't see him getting played because Ascend will pick them up first. TMO wide rotation for them. BP making a couple of shots. That should be enough to divert Navi. It is. Oh, God. Knackering. Knackering this casting stuff on South, guys. Triggerton is taking the shots over the top. We are seeing S2G approaching on this. Actually, the swims are here. Body language maybe not as telling. Maybe it is. No, it is. I've not put any tags. I put tags the other way. But nothing in the way of finding exactly where we're going. Here comes his own shift now. It does bounce back. Actually, we lose a lot of the water quite early. Expected, right, team? Tumasera sits in the middle. So lots of these teams who play on the outside. I kind of like this zone. I do like the I do like these kind of, we classify them as like the sort of Death Valley zones, or this one maybe not so much, a little bit further towards the east. Trimus is an area which I do like a hot drop in, especially on ranked. Not like I'm great at it, I'll be honest. Still learning. Was on with Gibson yesterday. Learning, developing. Mr. Gaming though, returning their way back the way they came. There's they're taking a barrage of fire. Steed is on Tokyo Drift style. Should be alright. A question mark, need to potentially just deny them entry now, right? Where's Monodok? Monodok's on the rotation across. I definitely would say we see a lot more teams rotating further on TPP. Edix, oh, love you, brother. Why are you not in the library, Edix, bro? I see you guys are in the other lobby, so I need to load the other lobby tonight. I can't even type today, people. It goes down between and stepping away because he wants to kill Effectix further afield. Twisted Minds can't hold this one out. Hive sitting center there, good. Area taken now. I wonder what Nixie's doing. One of the most craziest spots I've seen played was by T-Bone, and it was up there. It was up there. I was on this one. It was on this one, wasn't it? Yep. This one. I can't remember if it was this one. I think it was. I don't think it was that one. No, it was that one. No, he played this one here. That was insane. Yeah, because I remember the guys coming out the top. Marco came rolling at the top there. We played from him. Anyway, let's get towards some of the action. And starting to shift its way in. 54 Orchard Lane away. A couple of shots going at the top. Arctic's been spotted, but it's actually by Twisted Minds. Back and forth. Furia hears the footsteps and maybe gets a blessing. Honestly, they're kind of cooked with the map choosing. I like it as well. Captain Sparrow, oi oi, welcome aboard. How you been, mate? Yeah. Super stack lobby. Super stack lobby. Lucky it's TPP. Don't take long for you lot to start hating. Go get the love, boy. Get the love where it's due. Seem happy to take a fight. I'll try and get in here. Love it's Chris is kind of moving to a position. No M249, but does see one. It's a little bit of a spray, tucks away. Just try and get on those tyres. I think that will be enough. Phase number 3 does go in Trimasera. Nemesis will be able to sort of hold up now and maybe look back towards Team Ascend as they need to actively get in. Just looking to try and take an emergency pickup here, but Furia eager to try and stop that. Good shots. No fine there. Oh, is there a fight? He just tapped the other side. It's Chris trying to apply pressure. Nemesis in the belly of the beast, and now comes the full send in. S2G find themselves crashed without dope. 1, 2, 3 down. Without dope, down to their final player. They are one, is the only one. MG in hand. 7s potentially if you wanted. He swaps it out. He goes for the organ. Now looking for the player. Now hits the spray. Misses though. Looks for this comeback. Baron Peak. Here's the bodies. Now sees the peak. Sees the player. And it is done for without dope. Easy playing for them. Team Liquid backfilling here. Team Falcons. Oof. There's Lou back on the agenda. Team Orchard come flying in, so that emergency pickup gives him entry point. Team Falcons find themselves there. Tig finds one, looking for the second as he dances the dance. He's gonna fall. There's 2 of them. A lot of teams sort of crashed their way in. Kick also, having to fight off the front. Nemesis Gaming in. Will there ever be a TDM 4 versus 4 tournament? I'd love to see that. I have seen TDM tournaments. We've done a solo one though before. That was pretty dope. I hosted it on my channel actually. Falcons struggling? No. Go look at my leaderboard. Falcons are not struggling. Falcons are choosing. I spoke to Gunnar. They're choosing to play the EU tournaments or the EU scrims because it's more of a competitive lobby. I think he was striking my ego, right? Oh, good night. Yeah, they were saying basically there's more teams here that play events, so that's why they're choosing to come play here, not in NA. But the Falcons are up there, guys. Go look at my tracked.gd. TRACKD.GG. It's in the game. Have little butchers. They tell me how much you hate it or love it. How much you want to see changed. I've seen a few issues I said earlier. I need to fix. I'm on the fix. It's dangerous. They're going to get out of this. T-Bone moving in position. T-Bone the IGL now for Ascend. Ascend completely rebuild him. Here comes that shift. What's the vehicle you want? That's a horrible shift. She now comes down. Towards that southwest side. Southeast side, sorry. You completely negating that west. So it seems like Ascend maybe question mark. And obviously question mark have got the BRDM. So they'll be able to transition across here quite freely. Everyone else kind of needs to move around. Team Ascend might be looking at this one. VP on the move as well. It's worth noting VP have their coach, which is Ibby, playing today. A beanie. They do find themselves maybe drawing up on the compound roughly the same time. A doozy is out, so that'd be a draw up. We'll quickly look at what else going around and send these to try and work their way in. Nemesis needs to get moving as well. Navi will lock down. Stardust needs to lock down because they are sharing with Furious. Furia work their way in. Kraken could be a problem here for this team. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about where Seifu is. What's the fight's going on? Yeah, sorry, it is match number 3. Going to start 2 hours earlier. For me, Purdy is on the wrong side of this. Yeah, he's not going to survive out. I've been trying to catch up the Stardust guys, but they've moved further afield. The standoff is still real between QM and VP. QMO still charging forward. Oh boy. 27 HP, ace in hand. I'll try and make the gap. Justice going to try and hold him from a higher angle. Flash will come through. Sparta, the legend, holds at a distance with the bolty. We're down to Justice Zone. We're about 40 seconds away. So I have to wait and see what this means. Does it fully pull away? If it goes east, you are going to see a lot of these teams struggling. Molodok does shooting Phil first as well. That's not going to help the fight as Nixie does get that confirmation. Let's get to that quickly. Are they fighting? Doesn't look like they're pushing over. Not yet anyway. Actually, they are. Oh, yeah, they are underneath. I couldn't even see it. Molodok to the outside. Nixie. Going to be cautious. He gets 2. GG's. That's going to go for a wider wrap here. One back, maybe there. Nade comes out. We got a confirmation. There's a BRDM to claim a surprise if required. Molodok, final player here now for question mark. Gets the headshot. Able to find Ibby. Looking to try and get that confirmation, but eager to try and double check before he makes the flush. Has made that flush now. Takes himself back in towards the compound. 2 VP now remain. Shots will come through on the other side. The hang of the head in the wall. Molodok. Lock is down. Push come in. MP5 steps on the inside. We'll be cautious. 17 left. We are seeing mobile crash. S2G come in. Oh my god. Question mark. down, VP down, and look at this, S2G, Nemesis though, completely clash heads. It's annihilation, and arguably both of the teams struggling. VP stand half a chance. Sheena gets involved. He doesn't care. He's the last body. He doesn't need anyone else. Oh, the blue zone just falls short. Back on the outside here. Nade goes in on the inside. Grexy tries to call for safety. Lucrox now needs to get the opportunity to get the res back in. Zone shifts back this way. It's going to be down to these teams to try and get these reses back on. Maybe we'll see a team Ascendo crash in. Look at this. T-Bone looking on the outside. Does he fathom that it could be a team sitting in the compound here? Does he have an opportunity? Maybe to try and crash in. Maybe he's not got the read of who's here. Shots come out. Trying to get the reses back in only if they knew bodies are down there. They have to take to the dip. They're taking to the dip now to hold. Rest of these teams now looking to try and move. Stardust, well, they lose one. Shipless is down. It's Fury trying to breach the line. I'll be chasing him from behind. Fury up. Working their way around. Yep, it's game 3, people. Starts 2 hours early. Now scrims. So, fortunately, if I'm working, you're missing game 1, game 2, as normal. Sorry. Oscar, well, he's got the better angle. He's got the right lean peak. So, you're lining those shots up, just waiting for them to sort of come around the angle. Just think about it. It's all about a utility push here. I think Crossguy's going to be okay. Ante goes down. For example, he takes him out. Who's going to be from behind? Smoke will go out and move with determination. Steps up for 1. He turns his back for 2 seconds, though. And Fury take a bite out of Stardust. Mr. Mind's just about surviving. 14 first aids. He's going to be good. He's going to be good for a while. Some non-playing is aggressive into the compound, as I would have maybe expected, but they're still here. Grexy chilling out. Luke Rocks living the dream. 4 kills here from VP. So let's shift in slightly. We're going to see that these teams now start to rotate their way around. Here's Chris trying to do some damage on Navi as they pop up over the top. They're in zone. Team Vulture needs to get in. Twisted Minds need to get in. Fury in, and he should slow down. We are in a top 8 scenario bit here. Top 8 scenario. $13 first aids on 1. Demo pack done. Navi should know. 100 ADR. I think they're the ones down to make the move. For the crash at the bottom. Nade comes out. It's a good first nade. Lukerock's not peaked just yet. Should be alright here. Fury, oh, I didn't even see this. Fury moved to a completely new angle. I like it. It's very nice. Kind of looking to the bolt. Doom. Sen now look to try and hold. They know these teams need to leave this compound. Harvey don't need to move. Fury don't need to move. Ascend need to try and stay alive. And they are now. No, the compound's not there. They might be looking to try and leave this. We're about 1 minute away before that being the case. So I think they'd make a decision of which way they go. And now they sit tight. They hold. It's a PRDM in reaching distance from. Surely you just send it down there in the car. You know those windows are blocked off. Bosh, get the PRDM. Bish bash bosh, and we're out. That's the one. Oh my god, it's Chris and Keta. Keta, by the way, a bolty legend. He steals one. Pops up straight into the spray fire again. Just in mind, have made it into zone. Wanted haven't. Another confirmation done. Going back towards the send. After losing one. Hicks, get the BRDM. Just get the BRDM, brother. You can see it. It's right there. Don't go that way. Go that way. To the BRDM. Get the tank, bro. Got needs to move. Zone shift. Tightens up. Team Ascend played well. And really explosive damage does enough to say goodbye. But it's going to be the zone that will conquer. Not just one, but two. The Team Orchard will also fall down. VP. I need to make this push. S2G just about hold on to the outside of the zone. But it might not be the playground they want to play in. Time is ticking here. Navi outside as well. Furia have a hold as well, but nice 2-2 split for them. They're going to sort of play into this one a little bit later. I feel like it's a part-time stream for me, you know, like covering from match 3. P take the BRDM. That's a way to get out of this quickly. Effective falls. Crexy doesn't pick up a mate, but I've done enough to get out. Is he falling out with Lucarux? Gets to the goat. Or is he? Look at him. Look at him. Falcons are struggling at this leaderboard, Colin. But if you go to my leaderboard and look at the team stats, you'll find Falcons are at the top. So GG's. All right. We love you, Falcons. We do. We love you, Falcons. We do. Oh, Falcons, we love you. Don't let Gibson catch me saying that. Oh, headshot. Keta, disgusting behaviour. Disgusting. Someone get Keta out there. I'll be making the push now. There's one. Good kill confirmed for them. Difficult push. I can only knock maybe from Navi. Oh, is this the play? Is Lucarux going for the stab in the back? It might be it. No, Sheila finds him. He'll fall down. Now they can draw attention. Big nade. And unfortunately, if they get themselves in those bowls, it'll be difficult for Ascenders. They've got it now spread. Here comes the climb. S2G. Climb in the outside. Find 10 now. Keta steps up. Yet again for the team as he retracts himself back towards the smoke. Baron Peak has to peek into danger, but he's down. VP, not going to try and help here. T-Bone steps up as well, but he's going to force the conversation. Baron Peak will now fall. T-Bone also falls the same. Kitty is down. Confirmation done from the IGL as T-Bone will step out. 5 kills here from Team Ascend. Navi look to try and claim this one as the zone store plays back their way, but they haven't left. They haven't activated. They haven't tried to take the charge. Keta turned back around. Here comes the push. Navi make the play forward. They're going to have eyes on. Ferris, the IGL for Navi. Peeks over. Poser going to be there with the barrage, the flash, and the nade. Will bounce. Barry bounce nicely. Gets him down. But it's not be enough to get the knock just yet. Akatori, well, he jumps. It's going to be explosive. Oh, he gets a med on just in time. Poser survives out. Another barrage. Navi, they get a bit of breathing room. A Team Ascend should go. Grenade underneath. Another one. Down. Navi, that's the breathing room they need. We're going for a top 4 here. Ascend know this. Chris with the Vector. Terrible. You've not even got the extended mag on it, you little cheeky devil. Zone Titan's completely down Navi. We'll have a quick peek of it. Woo. There you go. Everyone else needs to get moving. DP, come underneath. It's a 4 versus 3 as Sheila will go goodbye. BRDM should house some cover. Oh, do you get the BRDM? Get the BRDM. No, Kitty! Temptation. Harvey looking to go for another game. Keta lays low. Chris is down. It's a 1 and done. Navi find themselves their second cheeky chicken dinner. This time, it's going to be on Miramar. Oh, Spicy. Good game. Navi win that game. It's now going to be match number 4. Yes, it is going to be match number 4 coming up. Why? Because I've got a job, people, and I've got to work, and someone decided they're going to run at 4 p.m. right in the day when I have to cram all my meetings in. I do get the map stream up, so if you haven't already, !map. And to be fair, I should be putting the map stream also on YouTube, so I will do that for my YouTube people. But basically, I'll try and cover the first couple of maps, on the map stream, and then I can kind of transition in and start casting. It's the only way I can cover the cheeky scrims for all you guys. It has getting interesting. If you haven't already, make sure you sign up for PEC and PAS. Pretty much there's 2 lobbies maybe now going free for PEC. I do need to go check PAS. Apologies. I do love you all. I will go check. I've been focusing too much on my little web app, so sorry. Looks like we're going to a wrangle, people. Game number 4. It's going to the grassy pastures of a wrangle. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, though, it's going to be match number 4. I'll see you guys in a few.
Your vacant thoughts peering into the soft light. This unfamiliar glare blinds me out, I'm blinded. These spider my efforts to keep you satisfied. I think to be losing you is not worth the fight. So I speak up, I scream into the void. I reach for a hand to guide me through the shifting land below. I'm running up, the walls are closing in. I feel the cold embrace of dust. We rise and dust we come. I hear my voice speak through the walls of stone. When I saw you leave, I felt you go. As though blinding from a distance, no more resistance. So I speak up, I scream into the void. I
dare you advertise Twire? I'm joking. I got a leaderboard for you. You can use Twire as well. Twire's the goat. Twire's the goat. But if you want to go look at my leaderboards and give me some feedback, get on there. I love you. Beware. Beware. Be warned. I'm not put a delay on. All right. Let me put it up. Be warned. Twice better on that one. Anyway, let's get going. It's match number 4. Let's bring the hype, people. It says southeast up towards the northwest. We're going through the heart, the soul, the grassy pastures. That's going to be the amazing Wrangle. It is a superstar lobby, 17 teams. For those that don't know, our 5th player are now descending to the barrels of the belly of the beast. That's going to be swallowing up. Go all right, look at him. Look at him. He's even committed to the death. He's going down. He's going down. They're all our coaches. They have to step themselves out. They have to watch themselves and die, and then they get to watch their team play, and they'll be able to make notes, etc. My 12 points from the PGC episode delivered yet? No. Someone asked me the other day. They wanted me to do their fantasy. It is totally possible, guys. I can do that. I can do anything, really, because I believe. That's what my mum told me. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, I got abused as a child. No, joking. No, all good. I had a good childhood. Don't panic, everyone. But no, anything we think is relevant, we can do. I was putting in the pro Discord the other day. Like, there's a couple of them on the leaderboard. And by the way, people, these players are really, really hyper competitive. I'm getting messages, right, to the point that I didn't think about this. But the second and third deciders, like, oh, on the leaderboard for kills, I'm now tied with this person. But I see you're picking damage, and then he's slightly higher than me, or she's slightly higher than me. Like, can we please have this as a third decider? Like, they'll do anything at the moment to get themselves on the front page, the front leaderboard, into a top 5 scenario. So at the moment, it's conquered by VP. You can filter based on region. I had a message about adding in the APAC stuff. Totally happy to do that. I just need to know what teams are in what slot, right? And I just press a button and it just pulls it. But Twire is the one. Twire is better, by the way, people. Lenny, how you doing? Right, give that man a follow. Just needs a bit of work. I can do fantasy stuff. It's just the reason for making it. Like, I'll be completely transparent. So last year I cast, as those that don't know, I cover some PUBG events, and I like to try to be a little bit more analytical on my kind of approach of how I do things. And I was looking at like, how do I track players, and I had this Excel spreadsheet, and it had a load of data in and things with different colors, and it's okay as long as you kind of keep on top of it. But it involves you massively, like, inputting huge amounts of data, and like, that's great. But then why should I not share that data with other people as well? And like, have a platform that actually we can all talk about how well Morodoc's been doing, or how well Doozy's been doing, or question mark are good on this map, or Navi's better on Tago, and we're seeing them pick seeing Navi go to the go-to if the map selection is Tago. That's what they're doing. Oh, a Doozy. Not as good as drive-by. Maybe I can capture that. No, he is. Let's go. No one hates him. He's a legend. For those who don't know, he does all the NA stuff. He's like one of the guys that runs all the NA Discord. If you're from the North America or the Americas region, you need to hit him up. You need to follow him. Like, guys the GOAT anyway. Does so much. Navi won game number 1, by the way, guys. And they went Tago. Tago was the default map to start with. They then went to Tago again, by the way. As you can see, the zone shift, if I ping back here, the zone shift, though, pretty much central towards that map. We are holding a little bit at the top. We've got that school flats in, so no problems there. Morodoc finds Lick Me. All over, baby. They're looking to go try and take the fight back now. 6IX, for those that don't know, have been picked up by an org. The org have said that they might be looking to do some giveaways, which I'm intrigued. I do need to send them a message and cover things off there. I will help them where I can. Nemesis Gaming. I love that name. It was powerful. What else we got going on? Well, we've got a kerfuffle in the middle. Team Liquid and Furia. Also Twisted Minds holding. Furia trying to crash. And this could be careful. If they get caught here, DraftKings might get tabbed. Cowboy, which is the leader. I messaged Cowboy yesterday and said, you going to let the EMEA guys like overtake in the leaderboard? He was like, no. Every day, Mark. This is it. This is what he said to me. Every day I'm putting double-digit kills on. They are going to be unable to catch up with me. That's the confidence Cowboy brings here. Yeehaw. Rocking there, the smoke will hide some of the footsteps to a degree, but not too much. He knows he's close. I think he's just trying to work out exactly what side he's on. Rest of Twisted Minds have clapped in. Team Liquid are overwatching this. Navi are definitely winning something this year. Maybe PGS as Prime. Optimus Prime. Yeah. I think it's a stacked lobby. I think it's a stacked team. Like, I spoke about this the other day. I'm gutted that we saw Extenders OC leave. If I had to pick a player to leave, I would have said Extenders had the worst year at the 4. And that's not a bad saying because he's still playing at the top, right? He's a GOAT, really nice guy. I met him in person. And, oh, that has kicked off now. He takes a knee. Oh, he nearly out survives it. But then Associate, I think, had a good year. Like the year before, maybe not as good, right? But then he's now found himself in a legendary team. Things work out for a reason, people, right? That's just fact. Batalions has heard him. I think he's trying to work out whether he's up or down. Down. He's heard the run. Nope, he's gone up. Let's for example, guys. Nope, he's definitely not up. DraftKings backing out. He's got a chip, maybe. He's going for a med reload. Team Liquid's overwatching this. Have taken kind of that South Rosic hill. Now taking Flats Apartments, by the way. These other teams kind of moving around and repositioning. You can see sort of Team Liquid have kind of leapfrogged this attack. Orchard have sort of also crashed in, so I'm keen to kind of get over there and waiting for the kill feed to kind of light up. We stay with DraftKings at the moment versus Twisted Minds. Looking for the nade. Moves back. For example, got to be careful. That's cooking hot in his hand. Smoke downstairs. Goes back towards the upstairs. That has now started fighting, so let's go have a quick look at that one. And then we can come back. Team Orchard try and take the fight, and Lewis is down as well. We've got Dope having a without whiffing day. There's shots. No point going back to DraftKings as he's fallen. I press the button and I get no response. Team Orchard down to the final player. I promise you, I won't leave this one. I promise you. I'm staying. We've got... Maybe, okay, I might be staying, but someone else is leaving. No, Rex, what are you doing to me, bro? Well, I was here for the fight. Orchids, come back. Don't leave me. Fatality there. TMO move in. Andre DR come out of Yaz. TMO and Sodo kind of fight it out in Yaz. 50-50. I'm not a fan of that personally. Oh my god, Lyrics didn't. He's just teasing me. Better. Ow. Oh my days. Get it! He's the second player, GG's. One. Oh, I missed it. Nice shot at the time. Zone breached his way back. We are putting down towards the south here, so these teams will be happy so far. Sent it up for you guys and girls out there. So, maybe not as happy. He's lost his teammates. System Minds be looking to get the recall in. Team Liquid don't need to move just yet. Stardust looking for the high ground. Potato Hill was taken by S2G. They should get a path in here. I think Stardust should stay underneath that ridge. There's no reason for them to play up here. And they are going to thread the needle between them. I should give them the intel though. There's one on the other side. And they're pretty clean. They're okay. Nemesis though trying hard at Navi there. VP moving on the south. Moro Dog eager, itching to get some more kills. Sen taking a fight with 100 ADR. Played out. TMO leaving Yaz. So both these teams kind of Yaz drop-ins and moving out. Justice though is out in the field, by the way. So it won't be long before he kind of sees the backs and packs of 100 ADR. Fight is going to kick off. Oh, backing away. 100 ADR. They get their knock on the send, so they want to try and take this fight as Chris goes down. As they rotate around. X's car is in trouble though. Look at the buggy. Good shots from Keta. Look at that. That car is struggling. Struggling. Kill. Go on, T-Bone. That car is tanked. That car's got to go, right? X is in problems. X has just jumped out and just admitted his fate and went, do you know what? It's done. Finished up. 1 for 1. Justice going to rotate their way around. T-Bone's going to go get that recall chip mansion is still grabbable. Stardust, though, went around this for S2G. Oh, Gus. That's how you get the Sable, mate. You got 2 options, bro. Try as kind of these industry standards, should we say. Actually, is that link right? Hold on 1 second, guys. That might be wrong, that link. Let me sort it out. You need the industry standard to be correct. Yes, sir. He's with 3 Navi formers. Yes. Okay. Bobby is stacked over. Go back there so I can see it. Let's pause that there so I need to watch it. Zone. Weeds are shifting. They're going to the south still again. Rotation. A lot of teams will try and come in. Falcon's in a good position to try and catch some of this rotation, but they're not going to catch any kills here. Stardust whistle pie, not just 1 but 2. Bumblebees taking the shots. Oh, who's going to take the shots here? He's looking for 1. How are they getting through? Kickflip. Oh, it's disastrous. It's a crash. Who's down? Melman gets 1. They still get out this one. What's going on? Halo with the best profile picture on my website. Is he going for the offensive? Going for the defense? He's wrapping his way around. I think he's going offensive here. Team Liquid get a point on the board. Cowboys on 2. High trying to hold out Twisted Minds at the moment as they did get the recall now back at school. TMO going for that wider rotation. Let's have a quick look at this though. TMO going for that wider rotation on that east side. Ascend also coming in. Ketsuki with an eye. That's actually going to be a crash. It's a straight crash potentially though. The 100 ADR. They've only got 2. They've got to try and hold this one. They send them to the belly of the beast. There's 1. Burka backs up. Pops the smoke. Will it be in time? It won't be the case. He goes down to the belly of the beast, which is going to be in shelter. Nice hold for him, but it's not going to survive out. Back to the other side. S2G defending as well. Purdy gets Hakatori confirmed. So that's a point. Another point on the board for Team Liquid. The Stallions are controlling the space as they gallop themselves. Not quite to a victory just yet, but let's try. Where can I see the roster changes? You can see it on my website, mostly. It's kind of also why I try and build that website, is to sneaky see who's playing with who. Ah, I thought the wrong. No, press the wrong button. So Schengen gets Baron. Baron gets Mogul. Now the push comes through. They've got a BRDM. They might try and flatten things here, Dante. To the cover. Wow. The Bumblebees. Team Vitality. Looking for kills. Looking for steals. Gets a tippy toe. Make the push if you can, bro. BRDM. Is it going for the res? No, it's going for a get the hell out of here approach. It's about get the hell out of here. That's the zone. It keeps moving. Farm we go. So many. Look at how the bodies are on the outside. SCG. Maybe we're going to try and get that recall chip. Good play from them. Let's get towards Nemesis though. Team Liquid trying to conquer. Falcons will wait for this to erupt, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see them sort of crash in. They're still 4 up to the north of this though. Boostic gets Cowboy, so Team Liquid actually are getting pressure applied to them on the other side. Vitality goes down. Dante does find him. RV on a 3-man. What's today's nemesis? Small power casts. It's nades from all of angles. That one's caught in the tree like a kite. Whoa! That's right on top of Alo's head. That one down. Purdy. Trying to get a res. Nemesis is like, this is our kills. Back off. Let's get a res on. GG's. Looking for a second though. Nemesis eager to try and find the rest of their prey. Cowboy right in front. Does he step up and step out? He can't. When Sosadi puts a grenade at his tippy toes. The splash damage. Does it always send Wolf fall between Battalions and TMO? Now, looks like the guys have actually started pushing their way up here, Falcons. We're having a little look at it. Oh boy, just about getting in. Brown does get loose, so another point of board. I'll whistle my map over. Zoop. There's no one on the east. No one on the east. Everyone's rocking up here. Battalions. Oh, he hasn't got the meds. He's got to get ahead of this quick. Is there a body up here? Got a med. He's got a box. He's got 5. He's good. Well, as long as Falcons stop looking this way. He's good. Battalions gets the car as well, so he's going to wrap his way out and around. Baron Peak, though, looking to try and return back to the battleground. As they are coming out behind Na'Vi. RV trying to hold them out, because they are already looking this way. Sheila needs to get a med back on. CCI next one, he has to try the same. Baron Peak airborne. No surprise. Farm we go. Falcon's making the right pierce. Ferris basically building a fort. Making castle. Fortification style. Shrimsy trying to sneak his way over, but the guys there not going to really help. STG helping us. Sparrow goes down. Ferris does get Sheila. Very difficult now for the guys to try and get him. Shrimsy look with that look down as he does jump. STG will eventually fall. So STG finds the last one there. Flash comes up. Here comes the push. Grenade will do a little bit of damage, but not enough. Second will go out. Ferris has to go on the defensive here. His help is not too far away. Sees one. He's got the left peak, but it doesn't matter. He's got H-Win down. Molly looking to try and follow. Scrimsy kick going through the smoke. Kick's been picked up actually by the Molly, so that's going to stop him. Has to go for a seat swap back towards cover here. The rest of the guys eager to try and draw themselves out. Now he's moved. Scrimsy gets him through the smoke. Boost stick will fall. Oh, Scrimsy going for the confirm. Falls down. Kick. Now out on the outside edge. It's a 1-2 and it's a dump. Can we see the leaderboard? Of course you can. You type exclamation mark leaderboard. And away you go. Sure. Yeah. Six kills here. Am I pushing the other way? I think Diffix, yeah. Diffix is making a call that they're approaching from the east. Oh, one. Sucker spray. Clicks dry. Ran out of ammo. Diffix doesn't need ammo. He's got util. That's going to finish it. Oh, no. The shield and time. Bad boy. What a play. Sparta. Try and pack a blow. I'm playing tennis at the moment. Guess one. Double goes back. Six running out of ammo. He's got one clip behind. But Toolins is out in the abyss. Does he take the kill? Does he take the steal? We don't know. But at the moment, Diffix has to try and take the fight. Body blocked. Sparta's down. The zone's shifting away. But Toolins, does he get involved? He's thinking about it. He's getting one. Getting a car to fix. I've got to drive. Danzen, how you doing, mate? You good? How's things? Alright, zone. It's a shift him. Not into the best block. Harvey's on the outside edge. Let's move this a little bit higher. Jordan's is there. VP causing carnage. We're on the placement points now. We're on the placement points. Where's it? The Jordan's. Looking for some more meds. He's got a Panzer. Justice, though, getting involved. Maybe looking for a steal. Not going to have to get the steal this time. Justice says no. That's mine. CMO. Not even worried about the push by. See, it's just charging him. Full charge. Oh, he gets him with a flash. Milky Way sends the stars into the starry eyes. Jordan is looking for more. He taps out. Justice is down. Mr. Mines out in 7th. Milky Way. Shining star here. P. That car's going to go. Get middle in time. Just about. I reckon he's good. Now, unfortunately, the cover will be moving. And I don't think it's going to stop. Nope, that's going to keep going, mate. It's going to build up momentum. It might even take out VP at this rate. The Inferno will fall. Does it go all the way? Does it go all the way? Goes all the way. Can't believe no one carried on with my chant with Falcons. That's what I'm saying. Rookie rifle down. Lucas, let's find him. VP now hold a really strong section of the zone. I like the split as well we're getting from them. Ibby, who's the coach, you can see him. He's out on the west there. We're trying to apply pressure towards Stardust. Stardust, like, they sent it here to Narnia like an hour ago, right? So they find themselves in a good spot. Endgame. SoCD trying to find his way in here as well. We're down to solos. Only 9 people up in top 5. Made that top 4. Nemesis will fall. Gonna be short. VP have got the numbers now. Do they spread out? Look at this. This is Ibby. Look at his position. What a play from him. Ooh, what smokes he got? Navi will fall. 4th place for them. There we go. The zone only knows. It goes to VP. Hey, if you want to lurk yourself in a compound, get yourself in the zone. See, eyes on Stardust, eyes on him. They are looking to try and get it done, but 5 kills without dope. Not bad. Maybe goes to the blind side, the dark side of the tower. Oh my god. He's got his target. He's locked in. He's going to follow up. Nade will come through. He's looking for another. Now sees the body in the window. Another one comes out. Steps back into, again, deny the shots. Lucarux finds him. He hasn't got the blue zones, I don't think. No, he definitely hasn't got the blue zones. I'll see it on the HUD. Nice drop out. It'd be cool, calm, and collective. How many matches? We got a grand total of 6. We're on number 4. 2 Tagos, 1 up, 1 Miramar. And now we're on the grassy pastures of Orangle. Let's see. VP will take it. It's a 7 kills. It's a 17-point game. The Polar Bears will claim it in the end. GG's. Nemesis Gaming do take the kills, though. They find 8. 1 more to find themselves on top of the table. But it's not going to be enough. Unfortunately, they got cloned out. But we're seeing that kind of... That's what the team's going to bring to the table. The level of aggression that we see. They want to make the pushes. They want to charge through the smokes to try and take everyone. It's a good play. I like it. Difficult zone. Ish to a degree where teams obviously have to try and play down. But that was game 4. Let's take a quick break. The penultimate game's coming up. I'll see you guys in a few.
Open your eyes and see the people chanting, slowly falling apart. The silence causing an earthquake. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling higher, and I know I can be taller. Shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak.
Yo, I'm so sorry, Mapstream. Mapstream, no. Both my PCs got booted. I guess like once a day when it comes down to Scrim. So I need to apologize to Mapstream. I'm really sorry, guys. Let me just do this and apologize quickly. Sorry, no map. You can't come watch me here. Which means I can't. But we'll be back from up here, which means hopefully I don't forget not to press the button and I'll keep it all here. Flight path though for this one was a southeast up towards a northwest. VP to the victory and VP said, let's go again. We're sticking with Orangle. Anything different? Ascend go Novo. Interesting. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about my app again. Instant plug and play. I need to now upload all the drop spots for the teams. They are changing, guys and girls, because obviously the scrims are doing different things. The NA teams don't have priority on their drop spots because they prioritize. No Rondo anymore. No, not quite the case. It's not out of esports. Let me just let you know. I'll explain. What basically happens now, the winning team gets to choose the next map. So obviously VP got to choose because they won, and they then got to choose their way through. There are some rules. There are some regulations to this as well. No map can be picked more than once, okay? So this is our second Orangle, so we cannot have another Orangle in match number 6. Oh, good shot from Poser. He goes down. It's a bit of a backwards and forward here. SUG crashing heads. The Panthers serial fall. Right, so you can only pick the same map twice. So we started on Tago. Navi won that game. They went Tago match number 2. Tago cannot be picked anymore. So we've had 2 times to Tago. We've done 1 Miramar, as Team Orchard did pick Miramar. And then we saw the picks going straight towards Orangle and Orangle. So we cannot have another Orangle after this one. So game 6 could be Rondo, or it could be another Miramar. What tool are you using? What in game? Question mark. I know of class. I'm quite sure. In game, the that's just default. Default, man. There's no special tool. PUBG, the PUBG client. Obviously, we're allowed to load it in. There's Seattleton. He's a really cool guy. He made an application where I can kind of build. It really builds out like who, what, where. It makes it a lot easier. On console though, you can't do that. Console is not a thing. Unfortunately, you just like see team 1, team 2, team 3, which is quite difficult. I used to cast console. I don't have a map stream, unfortunately, guys. This one. Since I've seen interact to play any PUBG. Welcome back, man of class. Because you've got class, you're back here. PUBG esports has changed quite a bit. Maybe this is you just seen it. It's only TPP now. We are pending to see whether they opt to stay with this kind of format that is the winner picks the map. I kind of like it. There's also rumors that we're going from 6 maps to 5 maps. Scrim's slightly different. They opt to stay with 6. That 6 to 5 will have a massive impact when it comes down to map selection, I think, if we do see that happen as well. Justice might find themselves with neighbours inbound. Oh my god, they just found him? Oh my god, Justice! Oh, VP got ya! And it's a stall. GG's. All good there, all good there. Ascend and rotate their way in. Falcons have moved north and then they've come back down to the south. Looks like they're sharing. If what you're doing, you can't pick up 2 vests, so he's just now putting in the back of the car because Keta is a goat with a bolty. So that's now sitting in the back of the vehicle. And he might need it actually because Tiggleton, Scuba Steve, has just come out of the water. And Keta's now got to work out if that level 3 vest was worth it. I'm going to say not. Who are you to know though, right? It is match number 5. It is our penultimate game of the scrims this evening. We do have more scrims kicking off. And they started 30 minutes ago. Do you think I could double up? Should I go from this straight into the next lobby? Oh my god. Woo! Spicy. I wonder if I got all the logos. Oh, I'm going to test it in the break. Shall we double up, team? Shall we double bubble? Get some extra scrims in. It won't be the same team to this, all right? Before anyone says, like, these guys, they've started early there. They want a break. But we do have a pretty stacked second lobby. What have we got in the second lobby? We've got Nixie's team, Needix, all those guys, Redline, K23, Starry Sky, which is with Pains and the boys. Sorry, that's Cappy's team, sorry. Hands of Hope, Aldini, no Slack, PMA, Secure Sense and Vis, Hams in there, 7 Gaming, No Tag, United Sexy Boys, Hunter's Dreams, Wishers, and Taff. What is how I feel? I need to see how I feel. Let's stay with this one at the moment. So, zone's just way. We lose the water. That's out on that sort of west side. So we play ourselves back towards more of a centralised area. Bottom of Chopsticks. Navi's taken. Twisted Man's taking the compound to the northwest. Good play from them. VP, we call it McDonald's, but I like this compound. I really like where Crixie and Nixie are. I think that's a really strong area to hold from. Team Vitality playing him. So if this goes down. And CMO needs to try and hold. Now, it's a difficult compound to kind of rotate out of because you've got the swamp. TMO, so they need to decide whether they're going north or south. To go north, they're going to run themselves into quite a bit of traffic. Ascends move out, but they are down bodies. As Falcons follow them in now on this sort of east side, so they are going to sort of play in. Ascend are going to try and see how much they can take. I wouldn't be too surprised for Ascend to maybe even come further in, or maybe just go for Ascend into a Chopsticks. Looks like they're scouting the compound here, but a Chopsticks play could work out, especially if they're down bodies. We can have a look. Looks like they are trying to go for the compounds. Might get away with that. I think Chris is trying to figure out what he can and can't take. T-Bone, the IGL for the team. Luke 12 needs to back away. It's the radio tower now being taken on from the Bumblebees, and they've got a bit of sting about them. Igor finds Purdy. Luke is galloping his way through the field. Good. Orchard on the south side. 180 yard doing the south side rotation as well. It's TMO I'm kind of intrigued about to see which way they go. They've blocked the secondary car. That's the reason why they parked double here. It's going to block this guy here, so they know they've got an exit plan. Just reminds me now, hold Levante moves back. Again, sorry, map stream. What's the annoying thing as well? So what happens? It goes to kind of a loading screen. It doesn't load in. You can hear the players, but it's not loading. I have to wait until the game starts. So basically, I stop hearing people for it to confirm that I'm in the lobby. I then have to crash the game And then I have to try and get back in. That's how mad it is. Phase number 2. Double checking back. Now Pop's going to be there. I think they've been spotted from afar. This for me seems a sense to drop into chopsticks now. Maybe this one. Now they actually play out. I wonder if they've spotted that. They spotted that? I think they spotted them exit, you know. If they're quick, they can take it. Just depends if they've got the intel, right? That's going to be the big question. We shall see. Team Liquid rotating their way further afield. They're going to work themselves over the underneath 100 ADR, but potentially now into Nemesis. Does come out, spray comes in. Alo causes the damage here. Bad Boy does get Milky Way as he takes his own boy down. TPP Tango units are not in this scrims. They're in the other scrims, so maybe they signed up late. This is the event scrims, but not in the event lobby just yet. All right. On the roof. Like ninjas of the night. Fix down. Does Purdy know they're there? I don't think so. Let's see him now. Who knows? He sees him now. He gets one, steps out, arguably saves. Purdy moves the way around. It's actually done Arctic saves a day. Purdy. He's going to get flushed here. Oh, he's got away with it. He's got a body block in. Loots well with a body block. What a hero. Ah, maybe not. Zone shift. Southwest, actually. Senders get moving. Falcons move in. Can't see this fight happening just at the moment. Right, dope there. This is going to be the interesting. Where do Ascend go? Could the next map include Destiny? It can't, unfortunately. That's not in the esports rotation. Would you like to see Destiny esports rotation? Are you that kind of guy? Okay, depends. If you're out there, you might have a favour for Destiny. I like the police cars, so arguably maybe I'm slightly distracted by that. There's only one man which is setting up this, isn't there? Where is he going to launch that? Team Liquid, hold. Still 14 teams. Sending the boys. Gonna be alright where they are. Right in the middle. Oh no, they're not. Where's T-Bone going? Where he's gone? He's gone to a happy place. Oh, south shift. GG's. Navi going to be able to try and damage as many teams as they can. Where do these teams sort of pull up? Six and be getting that mortar warmed up. You know that now. Just a Minds leapfrog ahead of Navi here. Good play from them. Find themselves in. Navi don't need to move just yet. VP gets high up. That's about it. Maybe waiting for the next crossover. The shots, but not much more. They've got a glider airborne, so they're scouting their way ahead. Oh my god. He's tapped. One more, surely. No. Cedar. Doozy. Tumbles. Crexy gets one. They're making the crash. They're doubling down. Nemesis Gaming. To a hive. They've parked themselves right in a bit of a death trap here. Maybe his grenade's a little bit short. Vectis gets one. That should bounce away. I can't see it. It's going to bounce into potentially Lucarux. Nope. Go first. We're going to fight. No clash. Ned's good. Ooh, actually the cast swells up quite a bit. What a dot. Gets a bumblebee to the face, but that's it. This is very chaotic. Mid-game is just chaos, right? He is correcting on the outside. He's not. Good grenade. Oh, that's most of the hold. It'd be just tanking it. Got trying to push it a bit further in. Sparta. Ah, boy. The boys are airborne, so not tabbing them. Big try here, Sparta. VP will fall. BRDM's going to be there. It's not a bad place to land. But they've got to clear it. Justice falls, unfortunately. Oh, Milky Way's been shot out in the open. That's coming from one place and one place only. And that there. Oh, it's just short. It's not dialed in on that dip. This one might be, though. Oh, that's no pathing, though. Great pathing. So the BODM, flattening people now. GMO going to be okay. Zone sightens itself back in. VP looks pretty solid. But these are scrims where everyone tests out. The PUBG International season starts the same week as Formula 1. You might be right. We're going to have all of the action all weekend. STG crashed in. Barely surviving here. Team Liquid crashed in, but doing well. Luke 12 goes down. That should give him potentially the option to get across. I've got another smoke. Let's go for a peek. Now for a run. Go for the slide. Can't take any blue damage. Cowboy, remember, he said to me he's going to continue to use double digits because he does not want to let the EMEA teams catch up with him. He wants to prove a point that NA are the best shooters. Okay, I'll put a bit of cheese on that, but it sounds good, all right? Not as good as a crash here. The PRDM. Team Falcons on the defensive nade will come out, goes around the outside. Damage is done from one of the dots. Strimsy steps out into the face of a doozy. Best luck will go back. BRDM is undercover. The Falcons again laying wait. Another nade will come out. Doozy saved by the step, should we say. Let's go back. Go first. Blue zone goes at the top. Just going to bubble. It's going to force him on the outside. Nobody coming on out. H1 makes the charge. Grenade goes off. The damage. Tig also on the outside here. There goes the molly. Waiting for the step out and step around. Tig gets Sparta. Tig back inside here. Kick is down. H1 might have to try and hold. Best lock. Just getting the intel. Let the boys sort of play and push forwards. Good play from QM. I think the blue zone, if it comes through correctly, will cause the damage. Doozy is holding out on it. I think that's too late. I think he's got the red. Jump shot. Kicks down. H1 final one. I think he's getting blocked in it. Double blue zone. Yeah, question mark. Crash in. They climb up. H1's the final one here. 3 kills so far from Team Falcons, with no hands to deal with the BRDM. It's not looking great for them. H1's going to try and survive this one out. Other teams don't rotate their way around. Here comes a play. Let's go quick here. H1 goes down, unfortunately. As we leave him, he parts the lobby as well. Blue stick is down. Katori remains, has to rotate back the other way. Cowboy's not helping. It's finished off. Batudin though gets the end of him. Cowboy on 3 kills. Looking like another double-digit day for him. Team Liquid, I think we haven't spoken a lot about. I think they've looked a little bit shaky in scrims, but that team is solid. Just look at the stats. Arctic extends between the two of them. Picking apart without dope. They rotate their way in. Lou falls. Let's jump over to that side. Maybe not a fight there. Best luck. We're going to sit in the BRDM. Twins holding out Cowboy. Team Liquid shouldn't move. Oof. See how Arctic's just holding out? Is he waiting for someone to breach over the top? Vectix hold the line as well. Twisted Mind should be able to be okay. Cowboy on the hunt. And there it goes. Best of luck though. Without dope, finishes it off. It's going to be a bit of a standoff now. Cowboy will hold 6 kills. Team Liquid, though, have done really well. I want to take my hats off for them in a moment because they crashed in under really difficult circumstances. Long rotation, no information. Survived out, not just 1 crash, but 2, because we had 100 ADR coming in. They've been able to spread out slightly. Brush their mains. Nemesis. Rotating around, so Sadi trying to see what he can do. And towards Artix and Laosh. You can hear the footsteps. I think he's just waiting for the body to appear. Nico Hulkenberg, so we were champion. Get out of here. Terrible. Nico Hulkenberg. That deserves a timeout, that comment there. I'm joking. It's going to be Lando again. Effect 6. Good estimation. Batudin finds it out. Arctic's on the outside edge of blue. Laosh with a C4 in hands. Looks like he's going to be creative. He's going out with a bang, people. I think he could get on time, no? Leroy! Ah. He's beeping. Let it go, just a moment. Let it go. He's got to get a kill. He gets 1 kill. Get out. It's going to explode. It's all memes. Should get the finish as well. Wait, hold on. Oh, the nade stopped it. Oh my god, Twisted Mind's able to claim both. Jeez. Tortoise is getting pushed by his own team outside the zone. Alright, what we got? We've got a 4 versus 3 versus 2. Twisted Mind's leading the charge. 8 kills. Oh no. And this is his. 9 outside, low side as well. I've only got 2 though. So it's a lead. Not a bad spot. Cowboy. I hold the line. Everyone's now fixated of how they get into zone. Pretty much Team Liquid, the only team Who's in? That was a terrible look at zone, right? Nemesis will mostly wrap down this way and then try and come up, but problem is they've got a double hold. Repair. And go. In the flames of twisted minds. A cowboy, unstoppable. It can be dangerous here, you know. Anyone has to stand up to Team Liquid. Someone's back to a 4. Got enough of the smoke wall to get going. Jordan sees Cowboy. Cowboy sees Jordan. So Sadid finds him now. Nemesis being the Nemesis to the lobby. For a flash. Number 9. Essentially about to be number 10 if they get that confirmation. Scrap that. No confirmation. Alo steals it away. Oh, no one down. 9 kills here. Unresable. A bit of push. Let's get a kill. No, you should have shot him. Gone for 10. Should have gone for 10. It looks like the Stallions. I gotta claim it. 10 kills here though. 9 kills so far. It's gonna be 10 apiece. Unless Perfectic steps out to the zone. Ted, how you doing, man? Nice done. One and done. Team Liquid will win. 10 kills. Which tower? Correxy. Witchy. Love it. Table, please. I'll get it in a second. Good game. So for those that know, the winning team obviously does pick the actual does pick the map. So we're going to see Team Liquid now pick the final game. They can't pick Tago and they can't pick our wonderful Wrangle. They've got an option for Rondo, or they've got that option to go to Miramar. Let's go to a good break. When we come back though, it is the final game, unless you guys tell me to go cast the other scrims, which I need a bit of time to go figure out. But for now, I'll see you guys in a few.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many days got me changing up the way that I need you. Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard, trying to feel something different. Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you, kinda numb to the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I'm 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's all for the best, cause I know where I'm at every time we're together. Going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months that I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to.
Here we go. We got a map stream back. Let's go. What, man? R6. No, no. Come on. No, he's not. Stop spreading rumors, you chicken devils. Okay, southwest, all the way towards a northeast. Let's go through the heart, soul, maybe test track, Ninox factory. We've seen a lot of those zones end there, hence why I picked up Narby, so we can go right into the middle. There goes our coaches as they cart past the red line. Team Liquid, well, they got to win match number 5, which means they get the capitalization of deciding who is going to be the victor of picking the map, and that's going to be them. So they will find themselves now with Rondo. So only one Miramar today, only one Rondo. Double Tago, double Rankle. Let me know what your thoughts are. Should that be the standard? Right. If we do go to a 5-map schedule, it does mean we're potentially going to see days that we don't have certain maps. So watch this space. What do I say? Falcons all drop, go down early. Ascend going for Jaltin. TMO go early. EBT must be their new drop. I'd be happy with this one. Not quite test track that expected. Bushido Wildcats not playing today, so no Danchin lukewarm drop. What's there? Team Nemesis go late. Stardust not far from them as they're in Jaden City. Navi, Twisted Minds, normal. 180R, normal. 180R do like to sort of play into kind of a third party onto them if they engage. Without doubt, not too far away, so that will stop that kind of push. Hive going towards Stadium. Now, Ascend normally go for Stadium as well, but they had a hot drop and I think they lost it. I'll wait and see. You're late, but again, if you're in N18, they won't have priority on drop. Team Dick could go late as well. Shrimsy not grinding him, still beaming. Should we go look at his stats quickly? Shall we? Track.gg. Teams. Search for Falcons. Click on Team Falcons. So currently, highest killer is Tig. He's on 25 kills. Scrims is on 18. Hatred on 13. And Kicks on 12. Guy unfortunately hasn't got any kills yet, just to let you know. But guy's a legend. What does that mean they're on the overall leaderboard? As you ask, I hear you ask. Well, on the EMEA leaderboard for the last 7 days, Cowboy is still top with a whopping 69. Corexy, not far behind with 61. Luke 12 with 52. And actually, to be fair, I need to apply the new ruling. So I'm going to apply the new ruling. Technically, Beamy is in third place with 52, but because he's got 11k damage. But I've been told that we should now look at Nox. But if it is Nox, you let me know in chat. What should be the second decider when it comes down to my leaderboard and kills? Because you don't want to look at damage, because we've got a damage leaderboard, right? So the same question for my damage leaderboard. What should be the decider? I think the pro guys said, well, if you're doing kills, you do Nox, which Beamy would be second place with 47. Luke 12's got 31. Then we've got 6th place is DraftKing. Diffix is in 7th with 46. 45 for Poser. Nixie on 45 as well. Nixie actually be 8, sorry. Depends on the... Actually, no, he wouldn't. Poser will be 8 still if we base ourselves on the knock. Driving for Boostic is not great. Kraken find himself in 10th. That's for both regions. Now, this is really interesting, guys. Just in mind. Team Liquid play NA and they play EU. If I just filtered for only EMEA events, Beamy's on top, then Corexy, then VP, Lucrux. Then 4th place is Kick, and SCRIMS is in 5th with 30. So if you filter out the NA events, you'd argue to say the boys are up there for Team Falcons. Let's get into the action now, because there is action unfolding for us now. Let's have a little butchers here, and let's go to here. STG gonna rotate their way past. Team Orchid are there. Sheila sees the cars. It's going to just pass by. Ships in the night. I don't think he's going to pass by this ship in the night, though. There's not just one, but here comes some more. They're all crashing into each other. That distraction there will be enough for them to crash into, and that alone was his extended to find not just one, but 2. Now he's trying to look for first. There's one. Look at it a second as well. Sheila dodged a bullet. Car coming his way now. 100 ADR. Lost all momentum and lost all hope. And match number 6. 17th place for them. Twisted Mind's coming around the corner. I'll zoom the map. Still quite far out. Sheila is literally like playing Crazy Taxi at the moment. Great game. Might show my age there. P90, for example, we're only 6 minutes 43. Jeez, lads. Someone else a chance. Which match should you pick, Rondo or Miramar? Everyone's going Rondo at the moment. Because it already says. Love a bit of Arlo. Send 2-2 hold. Keeping out of the action. Team Orchard are just trying to defend off here. Enough. S2G are just unsettled. Looks goes down. Simon's not moving for a rush just yet. VP at distance. And they go down. That should mean that Twisted Minds is going to get moving. Maybe. And working their way down. Effectix. Driving force. Extends there. It's got a Panzer. Sees the Panzer. He's trying to draw it out slightly. The longer he waits, though, the better it is. He's at the top. Pick up the rest of the boys. Gonna make the call. There's a Panzer. I'll get them all. Oh, it skims the back of it. And it's done. You need to outrun a Panzer. Take a Pico bus. Falcons versus our versus pro team. Mostly okay there. But it might clash, but they haven't clashed just yet. Maybe he does hold. Quite an aggressive start, actually. Quite an aggressive start. Let's just ping my map over a little bit. Oh, yeah, I can't because of bloody where it is. Sorry, guys, that is the worst map. Love twist. Nemesis. Need to get some Nemesis, like, moats going, right? Yeah, he always, from these, what are we doing from these? There's definitely been a beam, definitely some TPP mechanics you could get better of. And that's what I'm interested in, Collins, the mechanics of how these teams kind of learn TPP and what comes out of it. I think this year, especially for someone in my position, it's interesting, right? I'm trying to learn TPP and it is a grind. You just have to relearn the game all over. And these are the elite of the elite, so expectations are it's going to be quick for them. But I do think when we get down to the first event, I think the learning curve will be super interesting really quickly. Here we go. VP, zone shift so further afield. VP, you see them making decisions now where to go, potentially where to hold. They see the bodies up on that top side. Big screen for you. Now you can see there's a split. They've decided there's a split up there. Lucrock's been looking at the rest of the guys sort of tagging the potential where the other bodies are. Why is not gliding now? Right. How comes the mass rotation again? Team Ascend chasing down Hive. Without Dope taking a few shots at them. Kitty is leading the charge. Not the greatest design, but we've lost the water straight away. Send stop for the high ground here. If you're lucky enough to have to go back the way they came. That's a lobby with a lot of clashes in the south side. Team Liquid, the choosers. The deciders of map number 6. In a head-to-head battle with Stardust. The car's going back to him. GG's. He didn't put a handbrake on, but score autopilot. Oh, they actually have clashed. I didn't think they would. Vitality needs one. Rocking goes down. Much stronger. Nade. Looking for one. A little bit of splash damage, so he's get the air burst better. That should do. Actually, just gone out on the other side wall. Vitality backing away. Levante does get posed. That mean they turn around. Instant turn around as well. I went to go isolate Poser. Oof, that's a nade. That's the air burst you want. Levante finds him. Unfortunately for the boys, now they're in danger. Final body for them and Furia. They've taken a bite out of the lobby, but it's not going to be enough today. More of a little snack. Oh my god, found her. I will find a little sliver. Toolins. Vectix runs in while he's the boss. It's a bit more of a standoff. Let's just get him. Navi. That is like Narnia. What is that? 600 meters, 700 meters, 800 meters. Must be. I can tell from the camera. I've just pinged 800 meters. I'm just seeing the logo. Jeez. Send's coming in quite late. Have they lost bodies? They haven't lost bodies. It's on the other side of Yuling, that's why they're on the long way around. And does that zone shift again. I was back this way, back to Yuling. So there is a kind of a high pillar in the middle. That's where Na'Vi was just sitting on. They're not at the top of it. So anyone's got an emergency pickup, they might want to opt to get airborne here. With Yulings, we're so little bit in. Obviously, it looks like without dope going back, it's not going to give an option for a center crash instead. They have to figure out what they're going to do. VP going to share a compound now with S2G. Can't see the fight happening just yet. What I can see. Oh, I thought Justice was going for it as well. Are they going to change the point system this year? Flock 5, I don't believe so. I've not heard any rumors about the point system. Only about the number of matches, which is going to have an impact to the point system, which is going to be, we believe, 5. But again, just waiting to hear. I've seen writing about it, but waiting for everything to sort of come out. And obviously the telling side, if you look at PC signups, you look at PAS signups, they are 15 matches, right? So you'd expect that to continue to flow through to the cups and maybe to the finals of regionals. And if it flows through to the finals of regionals, do we see it flowing towards PGSs? I expect so. Placements fall faster, so kill points are more valuable. So we saw it as well. I don't know how much you watched last year. So during the PUBG's player tour, the PPT, they changed about the point system, and they were honest. They were like, we're trying to answer the community's questions about TPP boring and super slow, and they don't leave buildings. And that, I think it balanced it very much on the other scale. We saw it go too aggressive. Kills were critically more important. I'd also argue to say, Flockfather, that at the moment, for early phases, mid phases, these all feel the same, if not a little bit faster. Yes, late game. Yes, the top 4 becomes a game of chess, but I kind of like that myself personally. I like the techniques, the technical ability coming out. Who knows the map well? That all plays into kind of that position. So I do like that. Yeah, again, I'd like to know your thoughts. Do you think they should go down to kind of only the top 5 get placement points and rest don't, so it becomes even more difficult to kind of get yourself into that late game? Or do you prefer things like Smash Rule? Do you want us to see us kind of fight out to 70 points and then it then holds out for a period of time? Trying to guess where TMO are going is difficult, I'll be honest with you. I can guess where the zone's going, and that's a not here. That point is going to cause teams a lot of issues a lot of the time now. Oh, doesn't know about this. Do they get the shots? Our boys in the car go. Already falling outside the zone. This is send. Oh my god, they're going for crash. Bad boy, launch it, mate! Mate. The team's falling, kicks down. Diffix is there. Launch the Panzer. So he catches him. They're going to fall. They lose 1 in the transition. Kick goes down. More rotation and working their way around. Stardust looking to try and come this way. VP etching his team further afield. Shipless goes down. Looking for the steal now. Nemesis should get it. Nemesis do get it. Croc sees the rotation from QM. He's going to try and hold this one out. Mogul gets Perfectix, but there's no need to crash from them. Not yet, anyway. Waterfire's coming in on VP. Oh, that's stuck. He's 4. What point does Lucrux engage, right? They're going. Roger, mortarfire's coming in. 1, 2. BP on the defensive here. QM pulled up. Nixie, another barrage. That's a great one from him. It bounced off the backboard of Doozy. 1, 2, done. Field first. Down to 1 HP. Charges forward. Ibby goes down. Lucrux in Narnia, but it doesn't need to matter. They all fall. Smoke launcher. Second one will go down as well. Lucrux eager to try and get back to his boys. They are on the outside edge of the zone as well, so they have to try and get these reses, but we'll stay with some of the other action. So Steed finds Alo. Down. Cowboy eager to keep the killing spree up. How much more can he chunk? He's going to go straight into TL. A gift that keeps on giving. Oh, he saw him. He beats as well. He got one. H-Win nearly getting flattened by Cowboy. The fact he beeps him as well. Jeez. Cowboy, cheeky devil. Little cheeky devil. Fine girl on the other side. Let's go here. Schengen holds one angle. Pops over. Finds one. Without dope. Without hope. To try and get in. Schengen's hitting and running. Has he got the twisted minds there? I have. That's where they are. Off you go. I'll be able to find a second. Nade. That's going to finish off. There, one. If he's going to get his res, has to be pretty quick. Charging out slightly. Fectic sees him. Molly's not bad. Caught up though. Got the res back on. They're back to a 3. Crazy Lou still down. Not quite in zone. VP moving in this way as well. An example is right behind him in the mix. VP back away now. They're coming for him. Finds the cover. Finds one. A nice play from Ibby. He fakes and then comes back out. Information. I'm back to the fight. Be 90% to going up to VP if they can get those reses back on and get going. He comes out. Bounces nicely. Exchanges though both ways. Behind the shield. Molly comes back in. Under the Molly. Second time around. Does go down one more time without dope will fall. We now go for a top 10. Is he sitting on top of the mountain? He is. Look. I think there's... Yeah. Stardust will be there. Who's got the mortar and where is it going? It's Keta. I understand. It's a really deep angle. It's right on the compound, but they're inside. Saw more coming in. Someone is like, well, what is going on? Leave me alone. Don't know if he was going for this trench here. Okay, send in the corner. Stardust. Cheat code enabled. They are always coming up with stuff. Yeah, pop the link. You should be able to pop the link into chat. I should allow it. Don't worry. How's the fire coming in? Gonna be there. S2G getting in. Nice to see them surviving now. Oh my god! My map stream's terrible. Because I forgot about map stream for a whole game. Got to move it on my screen. So, Team Nemesis will try and hold this sort of southeast corner. Ascend won't come around. They go back the other way. Hive in a good spot, but they're trying to hold up. But Tooldings, Navi, really widely split. Tig the same. He's find himself crashed. Tig. Trying now. Just wiggling himself over. He had the car put up. Good play from him. Now looking to try and stop the fight, but Tordin's refusing to go down. As he might be looking to try and take the rock in front of him. That car's not going to be momentum. If he goes over for it, he's down. I think he's looking at the car as a potential. He now makes the cross up. Never to know. Sigurdsson lurking in the bush. Jordan's will fall. Ninth place here for Twisted Minds. S2G will be able to get one of those races back on. Zone working its way. 1 minute to go. Navi looking to try and claim this one. If Navi get this, guys, that will be the third game Navi have won today. Somebody tell me a PGS champion without telling me they're a PGS champion. Oh, Dante's in Narnia. Not really, he's just a bloody observer bug. With a smoke. Send on the other side, looking to try and claim as they work around. Let's see Mogul. Just can't quite get the connection as well. I don't think it's standing against Navi at the moment. It's just so split. It's just going to take one team to sort of push around on them. Sigurdsson moves himself into a playable position. At what point are you Stardust and you like need to get off the mountain? Do you know what I mean? Not at the moment, at least. Here we go. South. He doesn't have to get off the mountain again either. Jeez. Absolutely loving it. Second place inbound. Ascend needs to move. Hive needs to move. Navi hold out, but again holding 4 individual fights. They're going to need to consolidate if they want to try and take this one. Sigurdsson needs to figure out how he gets in. Ritos will fall. Hector's got a left peak. It's not be good for him. That's just Dorito. Gives him an option to try and move over. It does see Melman make the jump as he teases us. Now an RB position now for the south. So it's going to allow us send in if possible. More mortar fire coming up and over. They hit this hair grounds. Slightly. That's better. A split decision. Sen going south. Sen gone south. They're playing late. This is going to chunk. Ifix, he's got the right peak. Zig gets Mogul. Rocks goes down and does the damage that's needed. Oh, they're getting open. They're getting open. The grades are coming back in. Ascend is clawing their way out the belly. That's Rondo. Evan Lady comes over the top. That's a Hail Mary right there. Melbourne, I think it's a give up here. They're giving up. Ascend going to sneak their way through. Now in a position. They're going to be cautious. Blue zone will come through. Mortality's going to be there. Don't forget Stardust already good and happy. Sparrow has to try and back away. Here comes a flash. Steed going to try and work his way in. So Steed looking down toward S2G. Ascend still trying to work their way through. Melman holds the line. Mate, what is this? Sparta! Melman continues to hold. Let's keep holding. And that's goes back their way. Kitty sends his way through and he holds the line to Sparta himself. Melman, 7 kills. Look, make that 8. Push from Navi. I have no idea he's here. S2G wrapping their way around. We'll stay with Melman. Melman is cleaning up. Another kill for him. 5 on the board. And Nemesis find himself on 9. A top 4 position as he held the barrage from Ascend as they claimed through the gully. What is going on? Jeez. Give them nothing. Take everything away from Ascend. Nemesis, that'll be the end of theirs as they will eventually fall. 100 Warriors won't remain. Melman feels like 100 Warriors sometimes. I've worked their way through. S2G up for 2. Dante playing parkour mode. And there's one lonely agent. Can he make the jump? Will he make the jump? Is there any bodies he can get? Leroy! I've seen him. I'm not even looking. STG have not got him. He's down. He's down. Living the dream. No more. Okay, 4 versus 2. Baron Peak. Rebecca. They hold. Schengen, P90, looking for the charge. Baron Peak pretty much in the middle. Jeez, they're going to stop and move around. And a drive push, very advanced move. Love it. Baron Peak found by a cataclysmic grenade. He's on the dot. He's on the money. Pepper, you bet. Oh, don't get near that B90. SDG, he's been found. Eco bus. Oh, gets done by his own grenades. Here, Fuldo. Hive will take it. It's 7 kills. No map decision for those legends. It's just GG's at the end of the night. Oh, spicy. A lot of victory gunshots that we don't need to hear. Good games. Good games. I won't cover the other scrims. I'm gonna get some food. I will make a lobby for it though. I'll make a leaderboard so you can go check that out. On track.gg, or more importantly, it'll be on Twire as well. Sorry, I can't cover the first 2 games. I got in from game number 3. That might have to be the trend, especially if I'm working from home. I've got meetings and stuff until 5, and then after 5, I'll be able to sort of kick in. So normally game 2 play in, and I'll be obviously get myself in for game number 3. Actually, I might even try get myself in the lobby game number 1, and then just wait till I finish meetings and then go straight into it mid the action. Really enjoyed this evening. I think the lobby standard is getting a lot higher. I think we're seeing a lot more creativity play. These don't take too much away from scrims because they are sort of testing and learning things. So we are kind of seeing that development happen. Keeping track on things in the leaderboard. I'm really interested to see how many Tagos, how many Rondos we get now. Only 1 Miramar this evening. So again, double Tago, double when it comes up towards that Wrangler as well. So really good play. Really enjoyed that one. That's it pretty much from me. I'll say thank you. My map stream just crashed, so I'll apologise for everyone there. Let's go race one if you are on Twitch. Failing that, if you're on YouTube, thanks very much. Obviously, like and subscribe over there. It's completely free. Kick is new and kicking. We've got a grand total of 2 people watching now. So again, if you're on Kick, you can go watch us over there if that's your preferred platform of choice. I'll try and get back. It definitely can't be tomorrow. It won't be Friday, actually, unfortunately. So if there's stuff happening at the weekend, I will get involved. There was scrims happening at the weekend, last weekend. So I'll see if I can get myself involved in it. If not, I'll see all you guys and girls next week. That's it from me, though. Peace.